So this wolf is eating a little candy. He has some funny foot here, if you can see. And there are some meringues. What did I do? I changed the witch. The witch, before that, she was a little character, and now she is imprisoned in this little tower, tempting every children who would walk just near the house. So I covered really I think every corner of the dollhouse, of the candy house, is really covered with all sorts of candies and cakes and cookies. And it doesn't look like that because I wouldn't say it's very complicated to do all these candies. It's not complicated, but it takes really, really long. If you want to make them really round, quite similar one from the others, without using molds, because it's a little my rule. I don't want to use any molds, anything like that. It's just like I don't want to buy already printed papers. It's not how it works for me. I really want to create everything myself. So it takes longer. But I think I will have in my upcoming online classes something later which will teach you how to make and to create nice candies with paper like that. I don't know if we will do that on a house. I don't think so. I will try to think a nice class for that. I think it will be nice. This is the door to open the house, and the house didn't change. Inside it's really the same. There were still the cakes. It's still quite messy inside. There was a little table. And 2 chairs. I changed the chairs and I painted the table with the pastel colors to match the house. And I also have a little bed, which is not finished yet. Though the house is already sold, I didn't finish the bed yesterday, and it's going to match the colors of the 2 chairs, and it's going to go in the first floor, because the first floor was empty. Before there were only cakes, just because there are not really much room to put with anything. It's quite small, and because of the roof, you can't really create any nice pieces of furniture. So I didn't do it before, but this year I thought I would. In this new version, I wanted to add a little bed. So the curtains I did 2 years ago, I didn't change them either because I think they were nice. And that's it. And that's the other side. So you can see a little costume of the little wolf, a little better. So I really had fun doing all these candies, but I wouldn't do it every day because it's really funny if you do a lot of candies. I thought that's the thing I really didn't understand the first time. I only did few candies because I wasn't really inspired. I didn't know what to do, what sort of candies I could do. And you're going to see a picture of it before, because I think it's nice to see just the before and the after pictures. The other one was a funny little dollhouse, but she hadn't much to do with the fairy tale. I prefer it this way. So just to show you the difference between the two. So this is the small one, and this is the big one. So even if it's a small one, it's quite big and it's quite heavy. Because of the numbers of bottles of glue I used, it's quite heavy for a paper house. Usually, even my very big dollhouse are quite light, but because of all the glue I used to glue all these candies, it is quite heavy. So I just wanted to add a few more things. If you didn't see perhaps on the blog, I just said if you wanted to offer one of my Princess Cat class, which will be launched in the end of January, you can do that, and I will send you a beautiful printable little document that you could print and you could give to the person to put it under the Christmas tree or on the stockings. I think it's going to be just, if you have a printer, of course. If you don't have it, you couldn't use it. But just something which will be inspired by the page you see on the website. So you have something tangible to give to the person, and of course you keep your money safe in a safe place, so you will spend it in January. And the other thing I wanted to add too, I'm sorry, I was really late with the videos. Really, the November, December is always a very busy season, and I have the videos already shot and they're on in my computer. I only need to edit them, and I'm really slow to this process. So we'll come back soon, and by the end of December, I promise you will have them all. And for now, I'm going to go back to my naughty children. They are all going to join the shop this Sunday. Others perhaps will join the shop after Christmas. In case you want to adopt a little crazy little animal child, they will be there too. So it was just a very impromptu video to have a little memory video of my candy house. It wasn't a very sophisticated one, but I think it was a better version than the first one. The red house was nice, but it wasn't a very Hansel and Gretel candy house. So I see you soon, and I go back to work. Talk to you soon.